Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to cook some moose burgers on this little portable charcoal or wood stove grill type thing. So this one is in 5 pieces altogether. You take out your back plate, this plate, one on each side, and there's little slots that they slide down into, sort of like that. So that's a look at it when it's put together. You got some vent holes on the bottom. This is pretty thick steel, and you got some holes for ventilation and stuff. And here's your grill plate. It's just solid piece that's got some cutouts, and you got some. You can put it on this height. Here, so you got 4 different levels that you can use. But when this gets hot, it's pretty hard to get in and out because it's warping. So it's probably going to have it on the second level here, I would say. And just got on a bit of wet maple leaves. It just fell. There's a maple tree right in front here. So I'm going to use charcoal today. I find this is okay with wood, but you don't get a lot of time when you get down to coals, especially if you don't have hardwood. So I like having a little bag of charcoal for these type of stoves, especially if you're grilling any meat on it. It's a nice longer cook time than just wood. A couple more. That should be plenty. Okay, so just add some of this Zip barbecue lighter fire starter liquid. So it says on the bottle. Pour on charcoal light. When fire is well lit, carefully add more fuel. Okay. Oh, that's really not that flammable. Thought that would go up like gasoline. First I thought it was something wrong there, but oh well. So that's going to catch all those briquettes down. I'm going to wait till they turn white and turn down, go down to coals, and I'm going to come back and put on these 2 moose burgers. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. The flames just went out. Like I said, you can use this with wood, but maybe even wood pellets. But I've seen a lot of videos. I always see videos people tweak stoves, stuff like this, and they're cooking a steak, and they cook it over open flames, and that's just wrong. It just ruins it. So just a little bit of flame there now. So I'm going to take these moose burgers and get them out of the package. There's one. There's 2. There's a lot of heat there right now. So you can put And it's very hot, this little thing for grabbing it. So you definitely want gloves on. And like I said, when it's in there, it's not gonna, you're gonna have a lot of trouble getting it in and out. Because this piece here warp quite a bit. So that's not gonna come out, and you're not gonna get that out till it cools off really. So I got those on there, and I turn them over. I got these. Get a brand here. It's called Soonloom. Soomloom. They make a bunch of different stuff. They got stoves and little cookware, stuff like that. These are just little titanium, almost like tweezers, but they're, I don't know what you call it. They're about 15 centimeters long, and they're really good for turning your, say, hot dogs, sausages, burgers, stuff like that. And they're, of course, titanium, so they don't weigh hardly anything. And I just keep them in a little pouch here. I got these two long titanium spoons. One's a fork and one's just a spoon. They're nice because you got so much, if you're dealing with flames, you got so much reach on these. These are really long. These are probably like 10 inches long. So just set those aside. And I find meat don't stick too bad on this. If I would have had some cooking spray, I would have powdered it, but I didn't bring any. So just let those go. If you've ever get a chance to, of course, if anyone's tried moose burgers, they know all about them. But if you ever get a chance to, if you've never had them and you get a chance to get some, definitely get some. They're really, really unique taste. It's a lot different than beef. Bit of a stronger taste, but a lot of people, like, one of my favorite burgers for sure. So anyway, we'll just let those cook and we'll come back when they're almost done. Okay, I'm back. So it's been about 10 minutes or so. So these are pretty much done. Trick with moose burgers, you don't want to cook them too much, but you want to cook them enough so that they're safe to eat, of course. I'm just going to throw my buns on there to warm up. So if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I'm at 4 something right now, just over 400 I believe. And I just like making videos like this, things that I like to do. And like I said, I got no fancy intros or don't edit anything, so it's just stuff like this out in the woods and some fishing reel videos, spin cast reel mainly, stuff like that. And I don't know, I just like to get out. Like right now I'm about a couple miles from my house. It's just in the woods here. It's a nice day. You know, one of the last days, it's supposed to get wet snow now in a day or two, or heavy rain or whatever, depending on the temperature. And I don't know, I just like to do stuff like this. The world is such a crazy place now. It's just nice to get out, some fresh air, get out, feed the squirrels, have a lunch in the woods. Everything tastes so much better in the woods anyway. And just kind of try to keep your sanity with how crazy everything is now. So these are pretty much done now. So I'm just going to take one, and wish someday someone can invent a camera that does smell as well. If you can only smell these, they smell amazing. And I'm not one to put all kinds of fancy condiments on my burgers. I just use ketchup and cheese if I have it. Just got some ketchup here in a little squeeze bottle. so that's one. Set that one aside. Grab the other one. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is the original model of this grill it's called Nazi Spark, OTZI, and just a copy that I got from, I'm going to say AliExpress, but it's possible it's Temu, but I think it's AliExpress, and it works really well. Still a lot of heat there now. Like I said, charcoal is your best bet with these because you'll get like 20-30 minutes of cooking time opposed to wood where you only get a few minutes. So wow, that's really amazing. These are so much different than like a beef burger. If you've ever tried bison or elk, it's a bit similar to that. Definitely a stronger flavor, but moose is pretty dry. But these are so flavorful. It's just unbelievable how good they are. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the video. I'm just going to let that cool off and clean it up. What I usually do is when I get home, I'll soak that in hot water and just use a heavy duty scouring pad to get this top grate. And usually the other pieces I just wipe off with usually a bit of steel wool. I'm not too worried about that, but I try to get this top one pretty clean. And you don't want to put it in a dishwasher or anything, it'll probably just rust. And before you go, I just want to show this maple tree here. It has a pretty cool little mushroom growing on it. So it's pretty neat. So anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.